Well, good morning, and thank you all for joining us today. With me on the podium are Raymond Wong from the Community Action Board, Sharon Gordon, and Audrey Ziegler. And they'll each have a few words to say in just a moment. But first, I want to welcome everyone and let you know that we are very, very proud to recognize the hard work and accomplishments of the Community Action Board of Hillsborough County. The Community Action Board's commitment to serve those in need, help communities grow and thrive, and improve overall quality of life is an inspiration to us all. The CAB and our social services team do outstanding work to help lower-income residents be successful in their educational goals and chosen career fields. It is my pleasure to present this proclamation declaring May 2023 as Community Action Month in Hillsborough County, and I'm going to invite each of you to say a few words to talk about what you see as going on during this month. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Ray Wong, architect with Baker Barrios Architects and Community Action Board member representing Commissioner Harry Cohen. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the commissioners for the opportunity to address you today. It's a great pleasure and an honor. Theodore Roosevelt once famously said, "This country will not be a good place for us to live in if it's not a good place for all of us to live in." I think that this sentiment captures what's in the heart of millions of volunteers across America as they give of themselves, their time, and selfless dedication to making this country a better place. And I think that that's particularly true here in Hillsborough County. Today, on a day that we recognize Community Action Month in Hillsborough County, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the Hillsborough County Board of Commissioners for your continued support of the CAB. I would also like to thank my many CAB board members who, through their leadership, make my service that much more rewarding. Finally, I would like to also thank the members of the Hillsborough County staff, some of them which are present with me today, who are not recognized nearly as often as they should be because much of what they do, even during their own personal time, is considered to be part of their job. Again, thank you all very much for your time, and we continue to support the efforts related to the CAB and our service to the low-income constituents. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you so much for acknowledging the month of May as Community Action Month for Hillsborough County. We also want to thank our partners and all Hillsborough County, BOCC, first most, and our Community Action Board members, our Advisory Council members, Social Services Department staff, the Hillsborough County Human Services Departments, our community partners, and the residents of Hillsborough County. The success of the Community Service Block Grant would not be possible without the support of these partners. I'm going to provide just a brief high-level overview of the Community Service Block Grant, which is the funding that helps the initiatives for Community Action Month. The mission of Hillsborough County Social Services is to improve the quality of life of Hillsborough County's most vulnerable citizens by promoting self-sufficiency through interactive service delivery and strategic partnerships. For the year April 22 to March 2023, working closely with the Community Action Board, we were able to provide direct client assistance to eligible Hillsborough County residents using $1.6 million allocated to Hillsborough County from the state. Those core services are education empowerment, community engagement, youth empowerment, and family empowerment. Our education empowerment program covers, covers tuition and supplies and fees for students who are attending post-secondary institutions. And many of these students are first-generation college students, so we're very proud of this program. For our community engagement, we have partnerships with Feeding Tampa Bay and some of our advisory councils throughout the county to address food insecurity through mobile food pantry events and distribution of food boxes. For our youth empowerment program, We cover after-school and summer camp programs and provide a sense of security for parents working, attending school, or pursuing employment, while also enhancing the cognitive development of the youth participating. And the funds also covers scholarships to youth who are attending community college or four-year institutions. Our Family Empowerment Program are wraparound case management services that are long-term, and we help low-income residents develop long-term and short-term goals to help them achieve financial independence. We're also proud to say that a key measure in the adequacy of the administration and operations of this grant is the CSBG organizational standards. The organizational standards is an effort to develop high-quality performance standards with the mission of ensuring all CSBG grant recipients have the capacity to provide high-quality service to low-income individuals and communities. There are 8 categories that must be met, and some of those 8 are community input and involvement, strategic planning, financial management and operations, data analysis, board governance, and organizational leadership. And we're proud to say that Hillsborough County passed, once again, 100% this reporting year for the from the state's Department of Economic Opportunity Review. So thank you so much for your support, and I'll turn it over to Ms. Audrey Ziegler.
Good morning, Audrey Ziegler, Social Services Department Director. Every year in the month of May, our Board of County Commissioners and our Community Action Board take a moment to recognize May as Community Action Month. The reason this is so special to us is not only for all of the reasons that Mr. Wong and Ms. Gordon mentioned, but all of the funding sources that we administer in Hillsborough County through the Social Services Department are administered such as entitlement. So when people are facing a crisis, we intervene and we help them stay on track to avoid circumstances from getting worse. With the Community Services Block Grant, we're able to address residents and individuals and households that are trying to work towards self-sufficiency and trying to work themselves off of financial programs. So with a grant of $1.7 million in this large community, you'd be surprised at some of the outcomes we have, helping our low-income residents receive self-sufficiency. So we're very proud of the staff, the Community Action Board, the Board of County Commissioners for always supporting us. They have a direct line to my office, so I talk to them regularly, and I want to thank the commissioners and especially Commissioner Cohen for championing this month again this year to let us recognize May as Community Action Month.